let's learn how to create an alert dialog box in Android. Okay. So, before moving into that, so first we should know about what is an alert dialog. Okay. An alert dialog is a small pop-up window which is used to display the warning message or confirmation message or notification message to the user. And it often provides the options like yes or no or cancel, and at the same time it allowing the user to take an action. So, next we will see about what are the components of an alert dialog box. Actually, an alert dialog typically contains the three important components. The first is title. So, this will display the heading of the dialog. Then second, we have a message area. So, this display the warning or information text. Okay. Then third is about action button. This will allow the user to respond such as yes or no or methods. So, next we will see about how to build an alert dialog. So, we have to use the following methods. The first method is set title method. Okay. So, this will set the title of the dialog. Then we have a set message. So, this method display the message text. Okay. Then we have a set icon method. So, this method sets an icon for the dialog box. So, additionally we define the action buttons also. So, the action buttons are set positive button. So, this will represent the confirmations or yes action. Then second, set negative button. So, this button represents the cancellations or no action. So, next we will move on to the implementation. Okay. So, in Kotlin language, so we have to create the alert dialog using the alert dialog.builder. Okay. So, this will set its title, message and icon, then add the positive and the negative buttons which the corresponding actions. So, now let us look at the step-by-step process of implementing this feature in the Android. First step is create the new project. Okay. So, the first we have to create the new project in the Android Studio. So, next you can follow the standard process of selecting the file, then next we have to select the new project. Okay. Then we have to select the Kotlin language, then finally we have to click the finish button, then you will get a window. Okay. So, Android window. So, this ensure we have a clean project structures ready for the development. So, next second step is about working with the XML files. So, here we have to define the user interface in the activity main.xml file. Okay. So, at the same time, so here we are using the constraint layout as a root layout and adding the text view to display the simple image to the user. And so, we have a text view, so which will display the text. So, press the back button of your phone, or it has a properties for the text size, bold styling or center alignment, and it is a positions using the constraint layout attributes. Okay. So, this sets up the basic user interface components, and in the next step, so we will handle the logic in our Kotlin code to respond to the user interactions. Okay. So, next third step is about working with the main activity file. So, now let us understand the Kotlin code that creates and display the alert dialog when the back button is pressed. Okay. So, we start by importing the necessary classes such as alert dialog and app compact activity. So, in the on create method, so we set the content view to the activity main XML which defines our user interface. Okay. So, next, so we have to write a code for handling the back button press. Okay. So, here we override the on back pressed method. So, this method is triggered whenever the user presses the back button. Okay. So, here so we have to create the alert dialog builder object to configure our dialog. Okay. So, next we have to set the dialog properties. Okay. So, for that we have to use this method like a set message. So, this method will display the message, do you want to exit? So, like that. Okay. Then we have a set title method. So, this particular method display the title alert. Okay. Then we have a set cancelable false. So, this particular method ensure that the dialog does not close when the tapped outside. Okay. Then we have to add the buttons set positive, and so this particular method will close the application by calling the finish method. Okay. Then we have a set negative button is representing the no, and it cancel the dialog without closing the applications. Okay. Finally, we can call the create method to build the alert dialog and show to display it to the user. Okay. So, this ensure that when the user presses the back button, they are prompted with the confirmations dialog before exiting the applications. So, now the output image shows two screenshots demonstrating the Android alert dialog implementations. So, in the left side, so the main screen of the application is displayed, and the message in the bold text says press the back button of your phone. So, this screen represents the activity main.xml layout where the text view instructs the user to press the back button. Okay. So, at the same time, we have a right side sections also there. So, here after pressing the back button, an alert dialog box appears. So, the dialog displays about the title which says alert. So, we have a message like do you want to exit or not. Okay. And we have two buttons like for responding yes or no. And selecting the yes will close the applications by finish method, calling the finish method. Then selecting the no will dismiss the dialog by using the dialog.cancel method.